of us healthier. How does he want to do that? He wants to increase the amount of energy that your cells produce. Okay? Why? Because everything takes energy. Imagine I go in your house right now and I start turning down that current. You know your light would dim and your appliances would start to malfunction. If I keep doing it, they would ultimately fail and stop working altogether. Well, that's kind of an analogy for how we are when we go through life. You start out with a lot of what's called mitochondria. That would be the component in your cells that produces the energy that your body runs on. How important is that? Well, let's put it this way. Your heart doesn't beat. You don't take a breath. You can't even have a thought that doesn't require energy from your mitochondria, right? So what happens to yours, given that they're all that important, is that as you go through life, you lose them for a lot of reasons. I'm not just talking about because you got older. Diseases you encounter, any number of diseases, COVID, for example, high blood pressure, diabetes, any number of diseases can exhaust and kill mitochondria, such that by the time you're about 60, you may have lost half of them. What does that help work better? Nothing. Okay? Now, what is going on while that's occurring, while you're losing this mitochondria? Well, your body's not working as well. Things are starting to fail. Things are starting to get off. Maybe you didn't wear glasses early in life. Maybe you do now. Maybe you're nearsighted, you're farsighted. Perhaps you're having problems with night vision. Or if you had glasses all along, maybe you got to get a stronger and stronger prescription. Well, that's you losing mitochondria, right? How about your strength and stamina? You probably have figured out you're not a spring chicken anymore. Okay. If you haven't, you will. Don't worry. Stick around. Okay. That's loss of mitochondria. How about the way your brain works? You ever walked in a room and forgot why you went in there, right? You had a senior moment. Loss of mitochondria, because your brain requires a lot of energy. You got to have a lot of mitochondria for that, and you've been losing it, okay? How about the way your body manages its vital systems, your blood pressure, your blood sugar, right, even your weight? All those things take mitochondria as well. Let alone your immune system. You know, it's what's been keeping you relatively healthy all your life, right? But it takes a lot of power to fight viruses and mold and, repair you when you get injured, all that kind of stuff. Doesn't happen better when you lost mitochondria. So what does Dr. Elliott and MoreMito want to help you do about that? We want to help you grow it back. And so Dr. Elliott created this special technology. It's called XDS, stands for Exponential Delivery System. And what it does, it reorganizes all those natural ingredients that he likes to use. You'll see them on our product labels. So they don't just get in your bloodstream. Other folks can do that. They got to get all the way into your mitochondria where the real magic can happen if we're going to make the kind of changes that we're going to talk about today on this call. In fact, every call we got, okay? Now, that technology, special technology is in our product line. The product line is called UltraMito, as in Ultra Mitochondria. That's what Dale's going to come back and talk to you about. Dale.
Thank you, Roger. Listen, everybody, the first product I want to mention is called Rejuvenate. It's our topical cream, and it's for your skin from head to toe. Anything that disturbs your skin, you put it in your hair, you massage it into your scalp. When I say anything that disturbs your skin, I'm talking about a scratch, a scrape, a cut, a bump, a mole, a blemish, anything disturbing your skin. But listen, it doesn't just sit on your skin. It soaks through your skin, soaks down to the bone. And that means it's helping your ligaments and your tendons with your muscles and your joints. I mean your back joints, your knee joints, your hip joints, and your hands or feet. Gosh, if you or anybody you know has a condition in your hands or feet that could start as tingling and become incredibly severe, you're going to find that Rejuvenate becomes your go-to product for everything I just mentioned and more. Listen to the testimonials in the back office. The things that are affected by Rejuvenate and helped are astounding. Next, I want to talk about Restore. Restore 3.0. It's our first third-generation product, and Dr. Bedman has truly created something incredible using the base of two ancient super olive oil with olive leaf and black seed. They've both been used for years because of the benefits they provide to the human condition. They mentioned olive oil in the Bible. They found black seed when they opened King Tut's tomb, but Dr. uses them in a unique and special way. With olive oil, he uses several elements to tune up and detoxify cells while increasing your mitochondria. Now, that is the unique thing, unique to us. That makes us a one-of-a-kind product. That's our name, MoreMito, short for mitochondria. As you heard Roger say, Dr. Bevan discovered when we can increase your mitochondria back to the levels when you were a kid, your body starts to work the way it used to, the way it was meant to, the way it did before life and the environment started tearing your body down. And he uses black seed to increase your energy, but it's cellular energy. It's steady, it's strong. It's not like a hit of sugar or caffeine with a big energy hit followed by a deep valley crash. Cellular energy is steady. Imagine being able to start and complete a task without a need to stop and rest. Or imagine the disappearance of your brain fog. Or something strenuous like a long bike ride that has a short recovery time. Cellular energy means basically you get to live life again to its fullest on your terms without a need to sit on the couch and watch it all pass you by. And I've only mentioned 2 of the 44 ingredients Dr. Bevan has blended to create Restore. Listen, the blending is critical. Dr. Bevan will tell you that if you take a handful of vitamins, you'd be lucky if a third isn't a complete waste, overpowered and canceled out by other things in that handful of vitamins. They have to be blended in the right proportions, but then the most important thing of all is the XDS that lets your body use them like nothing it's ever used before. Restore 3.0 is truly an incredibly astounding product. Next, I want to talk about Renew Brain and Body. It's our newest product. And some of the ingredients we need to increase our mitochondria can't be delivered in a liquid base. They have to be delivered dry. So Dr. Bevan created these small capsules with these additional ingredients to increase your mitochondria. Renew Brain and Body stands on the shoulders of Rejuvenate and Restore. And Renew Brain and Body helps with the blood flow in your legs, your arms, your brain. Helps with the firing of synapses in the brain. Helps get rid of the brain fog. And completes the triad of the 3 products to increase your mitochondria. And look, some of the most important members of our family are the pets that we own. We haven't forgotten about them. If you've seen a dog that looks hobbled, can hardly get up or down the stairs, surely is not playing fetch with the kids anymore. Or if you've got a cat that has become lethargic, just lays around shedding and hacking up fur balls, listen, our pets suffer just like we do, and they're closer to all the bad things in the environment. The chemicals we put on the rugs when we clean them, the things on the lawn to make it grow, they even suffer from allergies, many of the same allergies we do. If you want to bring your dog quickly back to puppy stage, your cat back to a frisky little kitten stage, give them Petlife and increase their mitochondria. So 3 items: Rejuvenate, Restore 3.0, Renew Brain and Body, and Petlife. There's nothing like what these products can do when you combine them with your DNA. To hear more about all of that, I'm going to turn the call back over to Roger. Roger, take it away.
Thank you, Dale. Things doctors, supplement, and drug companies can't fix, but your body with more mitochondria can. That's what we've been talking about this week. Dr. Dan Soloway and I, you know him as a regular on our call. He's out of Oklahoma City, where he's done radio and podcasts for decades. Not much passes his notice. And let's see if we can get Dr. Dan available here. Okay, can you put him at the top? I don't see him. Yeah, Dr. Dan Dale. Okay.
Dr. Dan, raise your hand. We're trying to find you. We may have lost him briefly, Roger, because I don't see him. I got him now. He's unmuted.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. We got Dr. Dan out of the lost and found. Dr. Dan, you with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. So let me lead into with you this way. So, all those other companies have done some pretty neat things, but there's a critical difference. Talk to us about it.
Well, yeah. First of all, you are right. The drug companies and supplement companies have done some phenomenal things. They've saved many, many people's lives. And so I don't want to just say, oh, well, hell with them. No, they've done great things. And I've seen supplements that are wonderful, really wonderful. just not as wonderful as what we're doing here, but they're really, not to put them down, they're doing some real good out there. Now, what they don't do is they don't regrow the mitochondria, and that's the key. When you regrow the mitochondria, then the body can take care of itself.
You got your notebooks and your pens so you can take notes, guys.
When you have plenty of mitochondria, then you're tapping into the real power and potential of the body. And the body is an amazing, extraordinary, self-regulating, self-healing machine. And it's always been that way, or you wouldn't live probably the first day of your life if your immune system wasn't functioning the way it was meant to function. So by increasing the mitochondria, because when you get older, or even sometimes when you're a baby, the mitochondria is not what it's meant to be. The damage, exposure to vaccines when you're a baby, exposure to antibiotics as we get older, exposure to toxins in our environment, exposure to bad eating, stress, all these different kinds of things affect mitochondria. So we have people that start taking the product, the mitochondria starts waking it up, and then it starts growing more and more. And all of a sudden, things they may have had for years are turned around. You go, why is that? Well, it's what it should have been, but couldn't be because they didn't have the mitochondria to repair itself. And they couldn't extract the nutrients out of the food the way they're meant to. And the nutrients weren't, because of inflammation on the cells or in the inflammation in the colon, the nutrients were not, throughout the GI tract, were not being passed into the body. And then when they got to where they're supposed to, they couldn't get through the inflammational block on the cell wall. Well, XDS delivers it into the cell wall, through the cell wall, down into the tiny, tiny mitochondria. Think how tiny a mitochondria is. In a muscle cell, you may have 2,000, maybe 5,000 if you're an elite athlete, and 5,000 easily in your heart cell. Well, that is not all that makes up the cell, so it's extremely tiny. And then getting it into the mitochondria so the energy can be produced is a breakthrough that this is the only company I know that is really building mitochondria and can really deliver things. And that's why you're seeing the miracles we're seeing. I'll get back to you, Roger.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Dan. So, we're going to hear from some folks in a minute that have experienced what we're talking about in terms of having the mitochondria regrown, making major changes in their health and whatnot. But let me give you a disclaimer. We don't make any attempt to diagnose, treat, or cure diseases. We really think our concept is higher. So this notion of helping your body repair itself better, maintain itself better, just by giving it more energy to do it with, right? I started this 11 years ago with Devin, and we just saw, one miracle after another. We've evolved the whole product line as this has occurred. And it became very clear to me that we were in a new category, okay, completely new category. There were things that your body is capable of doing that nobody else had a chance to find out because nobody else is regrowing the mitochondria. One of them is your teeth, right? How about you give your teeth a chance to feel themselves? How about you have fewer trips to the dentist, maybe save some money, that kind of thing. That's the kind of thing that Judy experienced with her tooth, and she reported that to us on a recent call. We're going to go get Judy in Charlotte.
Thank you for taking my call. I have two things I wanted to say. The first one is I think this company is just such an amazing company because I've been at many companies, but how often do you call customer service and you get to speak with the president of the company and he actually helps you with your order? I mean, I spoke with Dale a couple of times, and that's just amazing to me that he even answers the phone. So it shows that everybody is on board to really help us and support us. So I appreciate that, Dale. Just want to let you know.
Well, thank you, Judy. That's nice to hear.
The next thing I wanted to say is while I'm on the call, I have a space in my tooth that I could get my tongue in. And while I'm on the call listening to that lady that said about the hole in the tooth, I just felt it with my tongue, and I couldn't get my tongue in that place anymore. That means
Oh.
my gut was bad. I was just so aggressive. I didn't even notice. So this stuff really works. I mean, I'm just amazed at it. Thank you so much for it. That's all.
Well, thank you for sharing that, Judy. How timely.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, that was our topic last week. So, it's just how wonderfully made we are. It's what God did for us inherently. Now, if you have a problem with your hearing, there isn't a prescription they can write to fix that. I mean, you could actually lose your hearing for decades, right, and not be able to get it back. Not because it's not possible, but because you don't have enough mitochondria. That's what Lisa Bell found out. You know, that's what she found out. 37 years, she lost the hearing in one of her ears. Appreciate what happened after she got introduced to Mito. Okay, I'm talking to Lisa Bell. Lisa, something just happened and it was so startling. What was it?
I have regained my hearing in my left ear, that I have not been able to hear anything besides just a muzzle, like can't make anything out for 37 years.
Okay.
And I put that Restore, that's the Restore, the liquid. I put the Restore, put a drop in my ear 2 nights in a row and put a cotton ball in it to hold it. So, my hearing was just gone. It when I lost it at 21, it was ringing. The ringing never went away. I went to the doctor. They, did all the stuff that they do. They said, come back in a month. Let's give it a month. And this went on from me being 20. Within that time, to get me out of jury duty, for a disability, things like that. So I've had them tested at least 5 times, and each time it has been proven the same. Even when I take a hearing aid, they say, hey, hearing aid is not going to help you because you don't have distorted hearing. You have hearing loss.
Okay, so what caused it initially, and what were the doctors saying about it?
Okay, so it's my left ear for starters, and it is hereditary in my family where we have hearing loss in our left ears. Maybe 2 of us have had almost complete hearing loss. What caused it is I went to a party one night. That's all I can tell you. And I was dancing next to a speaker at my young age, and I came home, my ears was ringing, and my hearing never returned back. So within that time, I personally did nothing in them, but I've gone to at least 5 doctors with over 37 years, and each one of them has told me that I have hearing loss, not distortion.
All of them said she's had
distortion,
hearing
you
loss,
can wear
guys.
a hearing aid, but hearing loss, you can get nothing. Okay, so that was it, and have accepted it. That's all. Have accepted it, and I'm telling you, since I've had this stuff first, I wasn't so. I was like, this stuff isn't doing anything, but I've learned you have to activate it. You have to activate it with the Restore. Put a little of the Restore in there and mix it up, and then it turns orange. And Miss Joyce told me that when I met with her regarding the product, And as far as my ear, I am hearing.
Y'all hear that?
She had
hearing, 5 doctors
and
tell her she'd never be able to hear again, right?
My sister called me today.
Built their mitochondria up.
What is that stuff that you
hearing
got,
again.
baby? She was like, I gotta get that. She was like, honey, this is a blessing. I am sick. She said, I haven't had a cane in 3 days. And while I was talking to her, I just thought I would check my ear. Honest to God. And I put the phone up to my ear and took her off a speaker and put the phone up to my ear, and I heard her. And when I went, hollering, she thought I was celebrating for her, which I was celebrating for me because I couldn't believe I was hearing.
Oh my God!
Sometimes you have to do your research, guys. I did.
I'm telling you, I done
can't
talk,
always
I've been
listen
talking
to everything the doctors say.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I am excited.
And see, we serve a higher
I'm
doctor,
sold.
Dr. God.
And I'm sold because it's working on me, and then I'm able to help my siblings. I'm the youngest one. I'm able to help them get some type of quality of life back. Listen, when I left my sister 3 days ago, put hands behind her back and started to go up her toes. Don't overdo it. I said, don't overdo it. Oh my God, this is unbelievable.
Unbelievable. So she went from listening to 5 doctors over
I'm
37 years tell
Thank
her
you for
she'd
letting us be
never
a
be
part
able
of your
to hear
wellness journey.
again. I think she said her left ear, okay?
Thank y'all.
But hearing the testimonies
it's
from
just
what
the
the product was
beginning.
doing for other people, she chose to get it,
Okay, so we
build
can
her
just drop the mic
mitochondria
on
up,
that, right?
and now she's hearing
Where
again,
are you going to
guys.
go and make that happen if
Okay?
it's not here? Okay, contemplate that between now and the end of the call. Now, let's say you are literally blind in one eye and you can see out of the other, but you got cancer and
Wow.
you kind of old, right? And you try chemo and you conclude that it's a race to see which one's going to kill you first, okay, quote unquote.
Wow.
But you do some research. You're a researcher. You do the research, and you find out there's natural stuff out here that can actually help you, help your body fight back. And you do that, and you get all
There
that
you
cancer.
go. There's the natural stuff.
But you're still old. You still can't see, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's when you would be fortunate, like Richard Bendel was, when somebody came along and introduced him to Mito. Dr. Richard and Evelyn yesterday, maybe it was the day before, but it's a great conversation. Let's appreciate it. I'm speaking with Richard Bendel. Richard, please tell me what your health concerns were before you were introduced to Mito and what has changed since then.
I had a lot of age-related problems. Vision was the primary one that was concerning me. I was virtually blind in my left eye because of the drusen's that were there, and one was right on the focus of my eye, and the other was right in the center, and the other one's in the optic nerve area, and all I could see was sort of a light coming through, and no stereo vision or anything. My other eye, thankfully, was really good, but it was no more than 4 days in, I knew there was a real difference going on.
4 days in,
And
guys. 4 days.
by day 11, I
product.
could read font that was about 18 size font with my glasses on, which I couldn't read a newspaper headline that was an inch from my nose.
You see that with his
1
glasses
inch
now that he couldn't see before.
headline. So huge difference, and then a lot of subtle things in sleep and energy and metabolic, function and all that kind of stuff.
Let me bring you back to the vision issue. How long had you had that vision issue?
Ever since I was, I experimented with chemo when I had cancer, and I quickly got off it when it was killing me. It left a lot of side effects, rosacea and vision loss and all that were side effects of the chemo. So that was 12 years ago.
Okay, continue.
So yeah, all those side effects from the chemo, guys.
I could give you
You've been dealing with that all
short
these years.
testimony that I sort of tell people. At age 65, I started MoreMito hoping for a small lift. 3 months in, it was like I had stepped out of a time machine. My daily energy, my mental clarity, generally mirror how I felt 40 years ago.
Wow. So, what kinds of things did you try along the way to improve your health before you met Mito?
I tried everything natural. I was in a research, government research laboratory, and in food regs and food toxicology research was my field, and so I was really seeing a lot of things going on with food additives and things. So I got my health back simply by going back to natural things, and very quickly found out that mitochondria were where it all starts or ends, and dysfunctional cancer is really a dysfunction of mitochondrial DNA, and doesn't have the energy to clear it up. So it's a wear down type of thing. And so I was on things that were doing what MoreMito does, but MoreMito does it way better. And I was spending huge amounts of money and now able to go with much lower costs with the MoreMito.
Okay, so now what happened after that? Where did this go with Richard? What were the doctors saying as you were going through all of this?
My family doctor was very supportive. He actually kept all the CT scans, but the oncology department of another hospital was terrible. I mean, things were downhill rapidly. It was a race to the bottom, whether the chemo killed me or the cancer. They had originally only given me short time to live.
Y'all hear that?
So
They're
I
only giving
got
him a
off
short
that.
time to live.
Their version of immunotherapy and that just went back to normal food and mitochondrial support things. And then I discovered MoreMito, and that's when things really lifted off and good health.
Awesome. Any other aspects of your health change? Your mental acuity, your gut health, anything else?
Yeah, I would say all of the above. I mean, I had constipation issues, and I think between diet and more, that's a problem more. And there's sleep issues. I sleep much better, and the energy that comes from enhanced ATP from the MoreMito,
Yes.
I just feel
Energy level is
years
great.
younger, 40 years younger, and I'm 86 now.
Oh, he's 86
Wow.
now.
I got a lot of
So he's been on
grandchildren
it
and
since he was
great-grandchildren
65.
to look after.
Right?
So I'm really into the best part of my life.
Wow. What a great story, Richard. Evelyn, can you think of anything else that Richard might have shared with you that he didn't mention?
No, but I certainly noticed a difference in Richard from the day that we first talked with about the MoreMito. And I really noticed a drastic change in him and his spirit and his energy. When I to be Jay, I'll be as active as he is. And it's happy. He's a very joyful man, too. That's what I love about him.
I guess, Richard, when you get the faith and the mitochondria going, the joy is heart to heart.
Exactly. You nailed it.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that. I really appreciate it.
Okay, my pleasure. Take care.
Okay, so we're talking about things that doctors, supplement companies, and drug companies can't fix, but your body can with more mitochondria. So I think one of the ways you can frame the choices is, are you trying to fix a thing, or would you like to put your body in a position to fix everything? Because the only way to do that is to regrow your mitochondria. Okay? And thank whoever invited you on this call, because this is the only place we've ever found that it happened.
Stephanie Alford invited a lot of you guys.
I mean, the man just told you that he felt like he stepped out of a time machine. Literally. Right? All the youthful things he's capable of doing now, he had lost that. He lost that. Okay? So if that is what you like, if that is what you want, I don't know who wouldn't, right? Yeah, you came to the right place. Okay, now let's move on. Let's talk about Paul McFarland. So Paul has he has prostate cancer, I believe it was, and the treatment left him not all that well. A lot of side effects. A lot of leftover stuff that none of the prescriptions, none of the radiation, none of that stuff fixed. Now you just left with your body doing it. But any of those procedures, as I said in the introduction, all these diseases and stuff, they damage your mitochondria. They make it harder for you to recover because you don't have as many mitochondria to help you recover. Your mitochondria have been beat down. So we got to bring that back. Especially if it's going to bring back you and your friend, little Johnny. Paul in Aberdeen up in New York. Paul, what was your health concerns before you met us? And then tell me what changed after you started using our technology.
After my radiation treatment for prostate cancer, before COVID hit, I had bubbles in my urine, a lot of bubbles in my urine every time I peed. And there was this pain that was down in my urinary tract that felt like, when you have an open cut and you poured antiseptic in it, or like a piece of sandpaper rubbing away. It wasn't constant, but whenever I peed, I would be like, that was every day for 6 years.
Wow.
It wasn't constant, but it was whenever I peed. Every day for 6 years. I'm like, man, I'm going to live with this thing forever. It wasn't nice. When I'm in a public restroom, I'd be like, under my breath so nobody could hear me, think I'm having a heart attack. Right? When I got home from working in the day, listen, every single time I got home, I had to rush to go pee. I open the door, taking off my shoes really fast so I won't pee on myself. I rush in. Every single time. I'm not talking about once a week. Every single day.
So then, along comes Mito.
Along comes Mito. After about a month, I'm peeing and look and said, wait a minute, where's the bubbles? Where's the bubbles? I took a photo shot and I sent it to Armin right away. There's no bubbles in the water. This is the first time in 6 years there's no bubbles in my water when I started to pee. That was the first thing I noticed. And then I started to
still have that picture. Mm-hmm.
I text Armandine one day. Armandine, I'm putting some on little Johnny. You know what I mean by little Johnny? I just got this idea. Let me just put some on little Johnny. I don't know if it was doing anything or this pain will stop. And I put some of the cream on little Johnny. So after about 3 weeks, I noticed. I said, wait a minute. It just kind of hit me. Wait a minute. Can I feel in the pain the last time I peed? I didn't remember. It kind of stuck up on me. So I went to force pee. So I could feel. Oh my God! I'm feeling nothing. Where did the pain go? Oh, holy crap, Doc! The pain has gone.
Wow.
100%.
So, Paul,
100% zero.
How long did it take from the time you started using it that way till it went away?
I've been using it for 4 months now, but from the time I started putting it on little Johnny directly and rubbing it around, I would say it's about 3 weeks after I started putting it on that I just noticed the pain wasn't there.
The results.
It just kind of snuck up on me.
So it started going away immediately, but within 3 weeks it was gone.
3 weeks it was gone.
Within 3 weeks,
it's gone now. It's gone now 100%. And then there's my dandruff, which my hairdresser confirmed. I took this cream to her and I said, put this in my hair now, and then next time we come back, we'll see what's going on.
Put in his hair for his dandruff.
Went back to her like 6 weeks later. What do you think? Oh, yeah, it's improved a lot. He said, what? Really?
Probably
all
good,
right.
too.
The next visit, what do you think? He said, yeah. So even your hair was growing so much. I said, this lady's been doing my hair for like 7 years.
Yes.
She said, I've told me before my hair has grown. She said, oh, my God, your hair has grown. I said, but it's only been 6 weeks. What do you mean it's grown so much? She said, yeah. I told her a bottle of the cream. She's not putting it on her clients to see, if she's going to get any kind of response before she rolls it out. Yeah. So that's it. And then, of course, my pee situation. When I come home now from work or wherever, I don't have to pee anymore. I just take I'm forgetting to pee when I get
customers.
home.
Introduce your customers to it.
When I used to rush, every time I open the door, I'm rushing to pee on myself.
So it's like you were waiting till you got home because you didn't want to be making all those noises out in public, I guess.
I'm looking over. Oh, did he hear me? Oh, my God. I think I'm having a heart attack or something. But yes, so that's what's done that for me. And can I think of anything else? Well, I do landscaping. One day, about just before Christmas, I noticed I worked outside for 7 hours and didn't pee once.
Okay.
I was like,
7 hours.
7 hours. I checked the
He
clock.
didn't use the
Yeah, that's 7
restroom
hours.
once.
And then
When he was
I
constantly going to the restroom, guys.
Listen, this thing is giving me my life
Results
back. So
after getting
little by
on
little.
MoreMito, right? The brain and
Little
body
by
bundle.
little. Because if you can't pee, when you want to instead of rush to
The
pee,
information's in the
that's a
description
problem.
how you create your
That's a
free
serious
customer
problem.
website. Or you can send a text to 817-320-2571.
All right, thank you for sharing that, Paul.
Put
I really
MM
appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir.
link, and I will
Anytime.
send you the link where you can create your
So
free
now
customer
you know how
website.
real we keep it here at MoreMito, right? I
You
mean,
know why? Because Stephanie
Paul,
Alford
if
wants
you see Paul,
everybody to
he
get their
has these
mitochondria
long,
strong. Every
flowing
human and every
dreads and
pet.
everything, and I didn't realize till I just listened to this again that his hair grew out. He got rid of the dandruff, and little Johnny is extremely happy. Okay, so
Guys, I'm pretty sure most
let's
of y'all,
grow some
well, not
mitochondria.
most of
Let's
y'all,
see
but
what
a
yours
lot of y'all would
is gonna do for
experience
you.
having little
Okay,
Johnny
if you
a
like
lot
that
healthier,
story.
right? You need
All
to come
right.
on and get your products, okay?
Everything that we
Yes.
talk about that pertains to people
No prescription
also
needed.
pertains to pets.
Yes.
They got mitochondria too, of course.
Yes, they
And we
do.
look forward every week from hearing our good friend Mick
This is
McQuillan
for our
from
pets.
Ireland. Mick and Kate got an amazing
Petlife
business over
Rejuvenate
there.
Gel.
Pet
Straight
Sitters
Rejuvenate
Ireland. I
Gel.
understand they're Europe's largest, most trusted health services company. So, Mick, are you there? Mick, are you with me, Mick?
Roger, Dale, great to be here as always. And, I'm just smiling away to myself, laughing away to myself, thinking about how last week I cut my hair last week because it got so long. It was
Yeah, he
literally,
cut his hair
so I
because it
couldn't
was getting
believe
so
it.
long from him
And,
using the
because it
products.
started rubbing it into my head, and behind my ears and around my neck. And, I'm going to see how long it takes to grow back again, but it's just fantastic. But listen, always a pleasure to be here, it really is. And like Roger says, my wife Kate and I, we've got this amazing business. And, we work in the pet space, but that business is really designed, to help pet owners feel like the best pet owner in the world by providing them with a less hassle, less stress, guilt-free experience, and really helping them feel better about something that makes them feel bad. And that's what the Petlife product did for me. It helped me feel better about something that made me feel bad with my pets, especially Coco. Coco was 12 years old. She could barely get up the stairs. She was just dragging herself up with her front legs. Like her back legs were just acting like stabilizers. It was hard to watch, and I wonder how she felt. But I felt really bad, and we were looking for something. We were looking for something different, an alternative to the traditional kind of options. And again, that's what our business does. Like lots of people, when they've got pets, they have the same options that we have. They can ask friends, family, kennels, catteries, things like this. But it's the same with your pet when they get sick. You've got your vets. Where else can you go? Do you know what I mean? But we were looking for something different. Something that was going to make a real difference. And we came across this on the internet, and we were skeptical. I was that skeptical that I rang up. I wanted to speak to somebody. So that's what I did.
Hello.
I got talking
Thanks
to
for
Roger. I got talking
joining.
to Dale. They
Make
sent
sure
us
you get
this
your pens and
little
your
care
papers and take
package.
your
And
notes.
again, what can you do?
Because
All you
everybody
can do
needs
is
to
what
know
Roger
how to
says:
build their
mix it with your dog's
mitochondria
DNA,
up.
see what happens, and that's what we did. We trusted the process. 10 o'clock one Sunday
Where are
morning, I
you
give it to
joining
my
us
dog,
from?
and at 5 o'clock that night, she runs up the stairs. And it's like, no, we don't believe it. We're just looking at each other. We're both standing in the kitchen watching this happen, and we don't really believe it. And but the next day, it just got better. She's running around in the garden. It's like just crazy. And and that inspires us to want to share it and tell our story and let other people know
Brazil.
what a difference it can make for them. Like I was saying, we were looking after a couple of little dogs here because obviously Coco passed
your body
away
can fix itself from
back in
anything.
January in her
And your
17th year, which is
animals'
just
mitochondria,
amazing.
so
And there's a
their
different
body
story
can
that goes
fix
along with
itself
that, an
the
incredible
natural
one.
way.
But we had a couple of little dogs here, and I think I was saying last week, that maybe the week before, the dog, 16 years old next week or next month, little dog, and little boy dog called Charlie, and when he came here, he wasn't cocking his leg to go for a wee. But when he left, he was. I was giving him the pet life, and it was amazing. You know, he was really active. It was just incredible. And I love the difference that it makes for the pets. And that's the difference that it makes for me too. It helps me feel better about something that makes me feel bad with my pets. And, you know, by sharing it and giving other people the opportunity to experience what I experience, it's just a wonderful thing to be able to do for people. And I would encourage anybody that if you've got a pet, you know someone with pets, you know, because quite often people love their pets more than they love other human beings. It's true. My wife has a T-shirt that says, you know, I love my dog, and then in tiny little writing underneath it says, more than I love you. And I know it's true, right? So people really do love their pets, and they want the best for them. And I would encourage you to share these stories, bring them along to these calls, to listen to you know, to the stories that you hear to, you know, and of course share the recordings. There's great resources to be able to, you know, share information. And look, if you're brand new here and you're not sure what to do, get back to that person who invited you to this call.
Make sure you subscribe.
Ask them what the next steps might be, if any. Well, listen, look, it's just incredible to be part of this. You know, it makes a real difference for people and their pets. You know, obviously I use it too now. You know, my knees don't hurt anymore. It's a lot easier cutting my toenails now. It just makes me feel better too. So I would encourage anybody, you know, give this stuff a try and see what happens, you know. But listen, I want to really shout out to Roger, Dell, Dr. Bevan, everybody involved. Those, you know, Paul is a great guy. I've spoken to Paul a few times, you know. And listen, if you're not using them, if you're not changing it, you're choosing it, it's up to you. No one's going to come and do it for you. You've got to do it for yourself. Roger, thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity. It's always great to be here.
You have to choose to have good health for yourself.
More power to you guys.
You can't listen to
our topic,
things that doctors don't know or doctors can't change, right? Sometimes you have to make the decision. I had to make the decisions. Doctors had me on 18 to 20 different medications. I had to make that decision to you know, do the research. I prayed to God and I asked him, send me something I don't have to take all these medications, right? Because these medications are causing side effects. So I'm taking them for one thing, but they're causing other things, right? And I prayed to God in December 2015, and this is what he sent me. He sent me the information about these products, and these products is what helped cause me to build my mitochondria up, and it's taken me off of all of the medications. I'm not going to see my cardiologist anymore, my oncologist anymore. You know, I don't go see any doctors, okay? Because I am building my mitochondria up. It's okay that you don't speak English. Hopefully it's translating it for you.
Dale joined us along the way. He's been with us a long time too. And what we've learned is that it can make all the difference in your health, right? Bevan made the breakthrough, came up with this technology where take natural ingredients that in some cases you've already used and make them regrow your mitochondria, make them perform in different ways in your body that weren't possible before. And that's what accounts for all these miracles that you hear on all these calls, all the miracles that people get. And they report.
He hit the like.
There's 3 products in this technology.
Encouraging everybody else to hit the
like button. Thank you. You know, there was a point at which
hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.
I don't think that our current product line is good enough. And by the way, I don't think anybody else is either.
Make sure you follow us.
We need something more. That more ended up being Restore. It's got 44 ingredients in it. There are 2 superfoods at its base.
Yes.
Olive oil and black seed oil. Is there some echo here, Dale? Okay.
I heard
Fix that for me if need be. All right, anyway. Restore has superfoods at its base. Restore has olive oil, has black seed oil. Again, you can't get these at the grocery store. We source them internationally. We complement them with the rest of the 44 ingredients, which are there to address every organ system you have. You know, your different organs need different things. You know, your gut has specific nutrition needs. Your eyes, you know, your heart, all those can have unique needs. And we're addressing all of them within that Restore product. We're growing your mitochondria with some, and then again, just help your organs out with the others. Then there's Renew, Brain and Body. Those are capsules, and they give us an opportunity to bring in water-soluble ingredients. You know, it turns out that we can't get all the things we need to regrow your mitochondria in one form or in one place. The oil-soluble ingredients are Restore, the water-soluble ones that Bevan has chosen in Renew, Brain and Body. And then we've got a need for you to specifically deliver those things directly to specific parts of your body. like your hair, your scalp, your skin, or all the way through your skin to a knee joint, elbow joint, back, or what have you. That's what that Rejuvenate Gel is. Rejuvenate Gel is for. You can take some of the Restore, mix it in that Rejuvenate, maybe a teaspoon or more if you like it really oily, and then you can apply it. And Rejuvenate's designed to be transdermal, as in carry nutrition through the skin. The results are amazing. If you got bump, scratch, mold, any skin issue, I don't care if it's a scar that you've had for decades. Put that mixture on repeatedly and over time, watch it fade, right? And watch it again go all the way to the bone. So you got those aching, hurting joints, mobility issues. I've been getting over stress, fracture foot. I had a compensation issue over my right knee. Man, I'm so glad I got this technology. I think you'll be glad as well.
Several of those are gone.
We
I
have
have
them
one
for
that's
you. We put them
real
together in
small.
bundles, so we save you money. I'm most popular on Brain and Body 1. You get a Restore, you get a Rejuvenate, you get a Brain and Body. It can do wonders for regrowing your mitochondria. And regrowing your mitochondria can do wonders for you. Okay? Dale Bonet with the commercial.
So somebody said, what is this?
Listen, everybody, you get these incredible products.
These products are the products to build your mitochondria. What is mitochondria? Mitochondria is the powerhouse of your cells. If you lost all your mitochondria, you would just drop dead. Do we have your attention now? That's how serious your mitochondria is, okay? So everybody has mitochondria. Everybody. Every human has mitochondria. Every pet has mitochondria. So who are these products for? Everybody. So these are for the humans, the Renew Brain and Body Bundle. And then for our pets, the Petlife and the Rejuvenate Gel. If you need me to send you the link to create your free customer website, you can text MMLink to 817-320-2571 and also include your name.
Of testimonials.
It's also in the description. You can also leave a comment. Any questions? Put the questions in.
Listen, they're going to be able to listen about Archbishop Vince McCall and not getting shots in his eyes. A selection of testimonials, but the most important thing they can do.
Yes, it's a great
business
for me and several others because we can help everybody.
You can't buy direct from the company. People can only buy from you. And that's where you send them to do just that. Purchase the products and start their own health journey. But listen, the most important thing on your website is the join button. They can click and join us, get access to the full, extensive library of testimonials, the new marketing, the new everything. And listen, we've created a one-of-a-kind product. You know that from what you've heard now. Yes. One-of-a-kind product, nothing else like it. We created a one-of-a-kind company to support it. There's no cost to join MoreMito. We don't make you pay us to be able to tell people about our product. We think that's criminal, and we don't do it. There's no monthly fee to be here. The website I just described, those are free. You don't pay for that. We don't force you to buy product. You don't have to be on auto ship. There's no legs to balance. Listen. There's no games here. We run things legitimately the way you would run it if you were creating it. And it's all to support this incredible product. We've got to get this out to the masses so they know there's an answer. And listen, if you come on board with us, you can join us as a customer. You just want to buy products, that's great. We love it. Come on board, get healthy, get things better in your life. But you know what? If you tell people about us, we're going to pay you. We have a tremendous remuneration program, and commissions happen quickly here. Once you're a verified member, we've checked your phone and your email. We don't pay you once a month. We don't pay once a week or even once a day. Every time somebody buys something, your commission is in your back office to use. If you join as a referring customer, you get Mito Cash, internal money. Use it to pay for your products. Use it to pay for your shipping. You can even send it to other people. And it's phenomenal for those of you, I should say, outside of the United States, because you can purchase in U.S. dollars. There's no hit to your currency if you decide to purchase with Mito Cash. But you can upgrade. You can upgrade to a paid rep. Guess what we charge for that? Nothing. You're probably seeing a pattern here. We don't make money off of you. We're in business with you. If you upgrade to a paid rep, your commissions are cash. Send it to your bank. Send it to PayPal. Send it to your Venmo card. And listen to how flexible this is. You could send 1,000 to Venmo, you could send 1,000 to PayPal, and you could send 1,000 to your bank all in the same day. You're in charge.
That's right.
We're just rewarding you for telling people this exists, so you can improve someone else's life and improve your bank book all at the same time. And finally, we've got a support staff like none you'll ever meet. You've got a phone number at the bottom of your website, 509-593-3300. No, I'm not going to read it again because it's at the bottom of your website.
509-593-3300. It's customer service. That's what he just gave out.
Don't be a human, then everybody's on the phone. Leave a message. You're going to get a call back. Nobody does that, but we do. And listen, your first source of information and knowledge and what to do is the person that told you about the business. But if you can't reach them, call the helpline. We'll help you place an order. We'll help you sign somebody up. We'll explain things to you.
Follow directions. And any information that I put out, I always put my name out there now, so you know who referred you, right? And we have people that call in, and we heard somebody on Monday night was saying, "Oh, I saw it online," right? Well, I know I had put a whole lot online that day. But each time I put something out, it had my name on it, right? But sometimes people don't pay attention to all the information, guys. So it's very important that you pay attention, because if I take the time to put it out, because this is a company to be referred by somebody, right? If I take the time to put the information out, guess what? It's only fair that I get, that you use my website to create your free customer website and get your products, right? Say, for instance, Jennifer Kennedy. Say she referred you, right? Then it's only fair that you use Jennifer Kennedy's website to create your free customer website and order your products off of, right? Fair is fair, you guys. For example, what if Kishana Alford decides to, share it with people, which I know she's sharing it with plenty of people. Because even when she was on the drill team, she was constantly making sure she kept the gel. When she was low, "Mama, I need some more," because she not only used it herself when she had pain, but any of her teammates and other, family would use her product, right? So she was very faithful in, telling people, "Oh, well, you can use this for pain or inflammation, you name it," right? And think about it. When you're in things like drill team and playing sports, period, if you play sports, you definitely need it. But when you're in things like that, then what happens? You have injuries, okay? Or you have pain sometimes, or you may be sore from, from playing sports. Then these are your go-to for that. Get that body right. You can use it before to prevent that from happening, or you can use it afterwards to take that pain, inflammation, etc. away.
To people, and we've given you a tool. We talked about this on Thursday, and I'm getting a message from my IT guy. He says it's already uploaded, so I got to go find it. I did the webinar on this on Thursday. That should be up, and I don't see it, but I'll put it in the right place where you can see it in a little bit. This Share MoreMito info solves a huge problem for you if you've ever been trying to promote anything. You got to have a great story. Well, let's start with the product. You have a great product. Check that box.
If I sent anything to you
check it a couple
from
times.
the app,
the other thing is you have a great message. We call it a mitochondria story. You might not have had time to learn that yet. That's why it's in the video.
The app tracks everything.
Videos are on this flyer.
And you're doing yourself a
on your website and the app that you can download. So Share MoreMito info.
Today, so the words may not come out as clear.
Send this flyer out. This flyer is audio and video enabled. This flyer doesn't just push information at people, it pulls information back. It lets people tell you what their health concerns are that you might be able to help them with our technology. How cool is that?
This is something else. I see y'all, but you're talking. Has made available
so the next time we get to the Q&A,
okay.
And any of you've got comments
so
on
many people
how that's working out for you so far, be sure you chime in on that. But for the folks that are listening and you haven't engaged in it yet, right, this thing tells the story for you, okay? Your phone doesn't have to be just another bill. You could use it to send this information out to people and then let them tell you, what's of interest to them. And we can help them fill it with this technology.
Make your phone work for
you. If any of this resonates with you, by all means, affiliate with us. Let's see what we can do together, okay? All right. Okay, so Dale, I think it might be Dr. Joy time.
So, guys, while Dr. Joy is coming up, if you have not either sent me a text or looked in the description and created your free customer website, then you want to go to www.moremito.com/salford. That's www.moremito.com/salford. SALFORD. Now, if somebody else referred you, get back with the person that referred you, okay? It's only fair. Once you either go to my website or the person that referred your website, you're going to click join, you're going to click referring customer, and then you're going to fill out the information. It's real simple. It's going to ask you to pick a username. Then you'll put your email. Then you'll pick a password. You'll put your name, address, phone number. Pick that you're not a robot, and you're going to register. Once you register, your website's up just like that. You are now, you now have your free customer website. That's how easy it is, okay? But if you need me to send you the link, I can send you the link. Just text link to 817-320-2571 along with your name, and I will forward that to you.
With it, and guess what? It's one of those 44 ingredients that are in the what is Restore 3.0. And so I don't know if everybody know that Roger worked for NASA. And then all those astronauts, when they go into outer space, they are eating spirulina, okay, and to sustain them. And so I've added in spirulina to the hibiscus tea with the ginger. And let me tell you, that makes it magical. That takes it into outer space. So it gets rid of all that stress. It relaxes you. It opens up your arteries, capillaries, lower your cortisol, hormonal levels, and then you want to eat less. Then you just feel smarter, so you eat better quality of foods. So I take a half cup of the hibiscus flowers, bring a quart of water to a boil, but you don't boil the hibiscus because it makes it a little bitter, and you let it steep for about 10 minutes covered. And now that is done, strain that hibiscus tea, okay, into the blender. Throw in the little 1-2 inch ginger root. We're going to blend it all together at one time. Throw in maybe about 6 tablets of spirulina or 1 heaping teaspoon of the powder of the spirulina, okay. And so what's going to happen at this particular time, you're going to blend it for about 3 minutes, pour you up an 8-ounce cup of it, and just watch your stress disappear. You could just feel the stress, anxiety just going away. And the spirulina is bringing in all that protein. It's also bringing in, it has more protein than meat, actually. It's going to bring in some digestible calcium. So it's going to help all those nerves and muscles, sore muscles and pain that we could have. And just make sure you drink your cup in the morning, in the evening. Have a beautiful, restful night's sleep. But don't forget to take your blood pressure, because the people's numbers are like 110, maybe up as high as 120, 115 over 70. We know that top number, the systolic, is all about food, and the bottom number, that diastolic, is all about the stress. So let's just get rid of the stress. Let's drink this magical hibiscus tea and drink it every day. And it becomes a powerful food when you're adding in that spirulina, and that 3.0 has all these, has that spirulina in it to help you have a full belly satisfied without you keep munching all day. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Joy.
So guys,
you will go to share MoreMito info, choose the people health category, and search on the word magic. You'll get both the magic formulas for the oatmeal and for the tea. Bear in mind that the thing that she has shared with you, they'll add it to it, okay? All right. So, Dale, we got
in your back office after you create your free customer website, guys. Once you create your free customer website, you have access to all of this, okay? We'll give you a lot of information.
Reed in Seattle, Washington.
Mr. Reed, I've unmuted you, Moses. Go ahead.
Roger and Leo.
Hey.
Hello,
some bad news this morning. That a cousin of mine has pancreatic cancer.
Okay.
And I called her up a little while ago to get her to get on the call. I don't know if she got on or not. But I was wondering, if you had pancreatic cancer, what steps would you take? I think she's had 1 day of chemo already.
I would take the same step I would take for anything. I would regrow my mitochondria by using our formulations, and I would use all of them, right? Because they're all designed to promote your mitochondrial growth in different ways. That's it. I mean, there's nothing specific about the cancer for us just because we all do the conditions, right? We just regrow the mitochondria. Your body's amazingly effective at getting rid of the cancer. Now, what most of us don't know, you give me a chance to highlight this, is that you have thousands of new cancer cells every day that your body disposes of.
Yes.
Right? We only know it as cancer when one of them escapes. In fact, the blood supply starts to multiply. Gets out of control. This is big enough for you to feel a lump, let's say. Okay? But so your body is way better at killing cancer cells than we ever knew. The missing thing as you get older, of course, is the lack of mitochondria and probably the presence of a toxic diet, inflammatory diet, that kind of thing. So I would have her on the health and wellness call with Dr. Dan. I'd immediately go and order a bundle or two. If personally, if I got cancer or any other serious condition, I would be in a hurry to regrow my mitochondria, so I might get more than one bundle. But it's there. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Roger, let me chime in. What you said is so accurate, Moses. The thing about pancreatic, it's special in my life because I've had experience with it in the family. Patrick Swayze, what Roger said is she's got to double up, triple up. She's got to get after it because it's pancreatic cancer. So
I know
don't be shy. Get in and use it.
Get rid of.
Yeah, it's tough, but she can do it. Let's hope she can do it. Like Roger said, combine it with her DNA. Let's get going.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Moses.
Okay, thanks.
All right, so let's see about Pat Happ. I think Pat's been with us for a while. She's in Illinois. Pat Happ.
Yes, Pat, I've unmuted you. Go ahead.
Pat Happ.
Pat's not paying attention.
Got to unmute. We're gonna come back to Pat. So while we're down on that end of the panel, how about Rachance Jackson? Rashani?
What a great name. Rashani Jackson, I've unmuted you. Let me know if we said your name incorrectly.
No, actually, Mr. Roger, you're one of the first people to say it correctly, or one of the few people. It's Rashani.
Okay.
So good job. Yes, thank you. My question is, what would you say to somebody who is on medication and they're concerned that the Restore would interfere with it?
She's asking about the Restore.
I would dare say that many, if not most, of the people on this call right now are medications that are already using that technology. There's no inherent counterindication with medication that we know about. I mean, there'll be instances when you've gone for a procedure or something like that. It may tell you to stop taking everything. Okay, but that's just,
mitochondria up.
So, I mean, even people who had stents in their heart and they're on blood thinners, this, that, and the other, we've not had a single problem with that. Okay?
Okay. All righty, thank you.
All right. So, how about, let's get that wireless call from Flint, Michigan. Let's find out who that is, Dale. Number is 0299, it looks like.
All right, wireless caller, I've just unmuted you. Give us your name and ask your question. Wireless caller 0299. Who are we speaking with?
Yeah, he's unmuted.
You'll never know.
All right, well, we'll keep it moving. How about Ernest Mason? We'll come back to what I was called. Ernest Mason.
Ernest, you got it. Ernest, I've unmuted you. Go ahead.
Texas.
He just placed an order today.
I'm calling.
Can't hear you too well.
Yeah, he's low.
Huh?
Can you speak up?
Yeah, a little louder.
Okay, all right. Let me speak. Hold it. Let me. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
That's it. Much.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I called y'all last week about getting back on board with you guys because I discovered I had the malignant prostate cancer. But, you know, I'm just having faith that I'm going to beat this thing. But I wanted to get more into the marketing, so I went into the back office trying to find the marketing system you guys were talking about, and I didn't know if that's what you were referring to earlier as far as it needed to be uploaded or kind of what was going on with that.
No. Let me point you in the right direction. When you go in your back office, are you on your computer or on your phone?
I'm on my computer.
Okay. Third from the right, you got log out support, and right there you got share MoreMito info, right there.
All right, guys, I've been a little under the weather, so I have to use this product to help get me back right.
That's the deal. And the very first thing is to share or customize my flyers. When you click on that, you'll for the first time, it'll come up. It'll show you the information that you registered with in terms of your phone number and all of that, your contact info. Just make sure that's what you want. Save it. And then you get to display. You'll come back to the menu where you can display that. You can display it, and you can see it say review or share, right? Preview or share. And you click on preview, you see it.
Yeah.
All right? Now, whoever you're working with upline, you should take that flyer, go through, listen to every video, every audio, fill out the survey so you understand completely what someone else is going to experience when they get it from you. Does that make sense?
Okay. I got it. So do I send them a link with my referral page, or is this
finish listening. Your first step is make sure you go listen to all this. I want to make sure you acknowledge that, right? You get this, right? You got to go through this.
I'm going to do that.
Right now, whoever your upline accountability partner is, whoever you're working with upline, if you don't have anybody working with upline, then go upline and find them, because it's in your back office and click on the upline, you can find all of them, okay? Or call customer service, either way. But somebody needs to get this. And then you, after you've initialized that flyer, you need to send it. Now, if you scroll to the bottom of it, it says right there, click here to send my flyer to someone. Okay?
Okay.
It said it plain as day. All right? So when you click that, it's going to ask you to put in the recipient and ask you how you're going to share. You're going to send it by email or whatever. If you got a Mac, you can send text messages from your computer.
He makes that so easy for us. I love it. I love our CEO, Mr. Roger Hill.
So get familiar with it, work with it, practice sending it out.
Not only has he done things to change my life,
let me ask you this. How many contacts you got in your phone?
Okay. I got probably maybe 800 or so or more.
Okay, but they're going to invite a lot. They're going to invite a lot of people to your funeral if you die. But we need you to right? Check out 72-hour challenge. In the next 72 hours, send 100 of those things out to somebody. Okay? And when you do that, the feedback you're to get back, because there's a survey on there that asks them important questions, but they get to literally tell you what their health concerns are. Ask them, is it blood pressure, blood sugar, heart, weight management, stroke? And there's a thing for others, we didn't guess the right one. They give you all that information, so now you know where to start the conversation when you call them back. Okay? And there's a section on the bottom, a blue section where Maria did this for this. All the products in on this gold platter, right? If they want no more product information, they click that link. They can go all the way through and buy off this line, man. Let's go. Okay.
I got it. Well, thank you so much. And for the Tuesday and Wednesday Zooms, where's that information in the back office?
They come out in the emails, but they come out in the emails and text messages.
Okay, got you. All right, well, thank you so much. I'm gonna get on this and just keep it moving. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Now, for everybody else who's listening, in that section under share MoreMito info, share audio, videos, and docs, there's a category called MoreMito Zoom calls the CEO Roger Hill. That's where I'm going to put this. My IT guy said he uploaded it. I can't find it, so I'll find wherever he got it. I'll put it there. and you can click there, and you'll hear me through on Thursday talking about this. You should definitely check that out. Okay?
Got it. We'll do. I'll look forward to seeing that up on the site as well, because I like the video interaction. Thank you so much.
All right, let's rock. Okay. All righty. So now, let's see about. We got to take her hand down. Mildred Hedrington in New York.
All right, Mildred, I have unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Okay. Can you hear me good?
Yes. Yeah,
okay.
Very much.
I wanted some. I'm trying to find it in the back office. I couldn't find it, but I need some information on mitochondria in order to help.
Your hand has been
immune diseases like lupus and MS. Is that in the back office? I couldn't find no information.
Okay. Once again, share MoreMito info.
Share MoreMito info.
Share MoreMito info.
Yeah.
If you're on your phone, it's third from the bottom. If you're on your computer, it's third from the right. Click on it, please. When you do, that menu is going to open up. The first one is your flyer. Yes, you should familiarize with your flyer, just like you heard me talk to the other gentleman. But the link right below that, it says share audios, videos, and docs. Click that.
Right.
All the categories will come up.
Okay.
And you'll see that there's one for people health, pet health, there's the mitochondria story, there's the Zoom calls, just all that stuff's right there. But when you go into people health, there's actually a section there on autoimmune.
Okay.
Right at the top.
Just right at the top.
I see it.
Okay? So
I'm new at this. I haven't even put my first.
You're doing great. No, you're doing great.
Okay. Now here's something else you got going for you.
Mm-hmm.
When you go there, like I just clicked on it, there's 4 in there right now. And if you need more, you can always call customer service to get in touch and you can upload even more. I mean, we're kind of doing this as we go. In the lower right corner of each one of those items, there's a little checkbox.
Uh-huh.
So let's say you go in and you listen to it yourself. You say, well, I want to send this to this person. I don't want to send this one, and this one. You click each one of those checkboxes.
Yeah.
Right? And then you're going to say share. And it'll walk you through, and you'll be able to email it to them. If from your computer, you'll be able to text it to them if you're on your phone. We're so ready for you to act on this, right?
Yeah.
So let's go.
This is fascinating. I love it.
Yeah, we're not playing over here. We've been on NASA and everywhere.
Okay, so because he knows how important it is for other people to know how to build their mitochondria.
Thank you so much.
All righty.
Awesome.
Thank you. Great question.
Yeah,
Hope everybody took notes.
I'm tired of helping send people to the moon. I want to send your ability to share to the moon and reward you for it. How about that?
I like it.
Okay. All right, Brian Patterson. He's in California, the caller ID says.
All right, Brian, I have unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Wow.
Man, it's amazing how this business and you leaders share with, sounds like seniors, probably never did anything with computers. You're teaching them how to get healed and also share it with loved ones. And who not going to listen to a senior in your family if you're a younger person?
Right.
So I just think that's mind blowing. But I'm just on here to let you know that I'm still pain free, still feeling good. But I have a lot of coworkers on the line from the aerospace industry that we've been victims of space ionization, EMF radiation, and also RF radiation. Just working in those buildings, a lot of people, even driving a hybrid electric car, you're around that battery, absorbing all that radiation all day. And what it does, it increases type 2 diabetes, cholesterol, all your aches and pains. So I just wanted to share that we have to think about those things. We're in front of the big screen. Wow. We're getting radiation from the microwave in the household. All these things are zapping and killing our mitochondria. So everyone needs access to this because we're eating foods that are what? GMO, hybrids, the soil is tainted, the air we're breathing is contaminated, the water we're drinking is only solidifying the oil breakdown of the food that you're eating. Now it's causing joint pain and inflammation. So everyone on this line, everyone in this world is 12 billion people. All of them need this product. It's working for me. I done sold everything from Amway to Zodiac.
Everybody
A to Z, that is. But I'm just sharing, you have all the tools. Even if a person financially isn't ready, I looked in the back office and you have a payment plan for them. I've never been involved with a program that cares so much with all the tools, the technology, and have the best product on the planet. So I just wanted to share that with everyone. Just think about all the things that you're eating. It's really not good for us. We're urinating most of our supplements out, as you said previously. So I've spent a whole bunch of money. I think I'm Amazon's biggest customer, trying everything because I hate being in pain. And my mother, she used the product. My mom's 94 years old. Every business I ever got involved with, she's my first and loyal customer. All right, now I shared, she has mouth pain. She has thrash on her tongue. And I call her and she's crying to me. And it's night, she's 94. You don't want to hear your loved one in pain like that. She tried the product 2 days. Don't you know she called me and my wife on the phone singing and laughing?
2 days.
That was the best thing I could hear because the mouth pain is subsiding. So I'm just sharing with you. People wonder if they chose the right thing. They wonder, you know, they try to pull your arm and leg. Hey, I have this. Is it going to work? I'm trusting your word. Only thing I can say is order the product, put it in your mouth, and try it. And let that be the end result of it. But you will hear it 100% out of my voice. I'm excited. I said I would never do another one of the home-based businesses. I don't even have to. I just share it, and it builds its own
because people started asking me.
There you go.
I didn't go to
all right, so I'm looking forward to
people
hearing
started asking me, and then the money started flowing in.
Thank you for that.
Next thing you know, my products were for free.
Okay? Make it easy. You got the technology to get it out there, and who shouldn't hear about it?
Because people started asking me because they saw a difference in my body.
Let me hear from this wireless caller in Flint, Michigan.
Wireless caller in Flint, I've unmuted you. Your number ends in 0299. Are you there?
You're getting closer.
Yes, we are closer.
We're here.
I've unmuted you. Give us your name and ask your question. We're waiting.
Okay, she doesn't realize she drop her call so she can figure out she needs to call back.
Okay. Give us a call back. We had a bad connection as well. Call us back. We want to hear from you. Wireless caller in Flint. Who's next, Roger?
Yeah. Right next to him in Stark, Mississippi is Rena Williams.
Rena, I have unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Rena.
This is Carmela. I'm out visiting with Rena, and she has told me about the products and everything. I have a question. I was diagnosed by a vascular surgeon that I have 75% blockage on the left side of my neck and 55% blockage on the right side of my neck.
Wow.
What do you suggest? How do you suggest that I deal with that?
I suggest you regrow your mitochondria. I suggest that you regrow your mitochondria so your body can unblock those arteries.
The answer is going to be regrow your mitochondria. Because your body knows how to fix that condition.
This has been happening for a while.
Regrow your mitochondria.
I met a lady in Philadelphia a few years back, Pastor Enoch's wife, and her arteries were 90% blocked. We see her on a Thursday. Her friend Mindy brings her to a lunch we were having. Lady was so bad, she looked like she should have stayed home. Long story short, we see her again the following, I think it was Tuesday. Minnie had given her some of her product between Thursday and Tuesday. She was supposed to have an operation the day before, and she didn't have it. Because when they prepped her for the operation, they found out her arteries weren't any longer 90% blocked. They were only 50% blocked, and they couldn't justify the operation. And they admitted if they had to give the operation to her as frail as she was previously, she would have probably died. Okay? So,
Yeah.
you know, your body works. We just have to work better. Or we go on your mitochondria. Okay?
Okay, so I need to get on the mitochondria and start using the product because I've just been introduced to it recently.
Yes.
Yeah, get on it.
That's what everybody needs to do is
about taking more if you choose.
Product. So
that's not a bad idea. But get on it by whatever means. Now, the person that introduced you has a website. Hit that website and log in on that. Make your purchase.
Right? Or you can text
If that's at all complicated for you, just call customer service.
Text MM link and your name, and I will send you a link so you can create your free customer website. But if somebody else referred you, get back with that person that referred you.
Okay, Sarah Jenkins in New York.
All right, Sarah, I have unmuted you. Go ahead with your question. Hello, Sarah.
Hello. I didn't raise my hand, though. Thank you.
Yeah.
You didn't raise your hand? Okay. Well, have a blessed day. Who's next, Roger?
Wait, see if she wanted to say something anyway. Did you want to say something anyway or no? I guess not. Go right ahead. Take it down, Dale.
You got it.
Okay. All right. Daniel Hoare, Hoar, Columbus, Ohio.
Daniel, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Hi, how are you today?
Good, Daniel.
Look, I have a question for I had stage 4 cancer. I've been cancer-free now for 13 years, but my body's still screwed up big time. I ended up with congestive heart failure from the cancer, so I have a pacemaker and defibrillator, and I can't tolerate gluten. Have you seen evidence of all these cases this working for that kind of stuff to bring your body back around? I don't take any drugs.
Continue.
And I just wonder, have you have people that's had this kind of situation that you're seeing positive results from everything they're doing with the 3 different products?
Absolutely. Yes. Let me say it very affirmatively. I just played an interview of a gentleman who had cancer as well. Was Richard Bendel up in Canada. And Richard got over the cancer, but he certainly didn't get all the effects of it. Still blind in one of his eyes. Still didn't have the energy, all of that. Right? And
guys, if you're
this approach of
learning how
regrowing
to
his mitochondria gave his body the power to fix what wasn't being fixed. That's why we have this topic today. Thanks, Dr. Supplement Company.
Welcome to
not can't fix what your body can.
Our episode, okay?
The missing ingredient is the thing that you don't have enough of. We've all lost it as we get older, right?
Okay?
Is that mitochondria?
If that's not what you're
here for,
if
the heart people, heart is one of the top 3 organs in your body. I'll call it mitochondrial infrastructure. Those cells are programmed to have a lot of mitochondria because heart got to beat all your life, right? So
this is something that everybody needs.
So it responds extremely well. So we've had every manner of heart failure and cancer. The Slade family's on here right now. Sam Slade, his brother Wilma up here. Sam had heart failure, congestive heart failure, 18 and a half years.
My teeth are beautiful,
okay? Supposed to be on that medication for the rest of his life.
Exit.
Or if we have to block you, we can block you. By the way.
Okay.
Eddie has prostate cancer at the same time the last 2.5 years before he saw.
I use the products to build
3 months later. I don't know what's going to happen. You got to take it and find out. But 3 months after he got on it, he goes back to both doctors. Heart failure gone. They can't see it. He's high normal. You can't tell he ever had heart failure.
Is a positive
and then the cancer gone too. Can't find that. Why? Because it's not there. The body defeats that kind of thing. If you properly nourish it. And that's the part of our technology. Okay?
Okay.
Give it a try.
Thank you. Yep.
All right. Thanks for calling. Okay, so the Claremont caller, Claremont, California, wireless caller, did you do that one, Dale? Is it 707?
We did not.
Okay.
Wireless caller in Claremont, California. Your number ends in 7053. Go ahead with your question.
Hey, my name is Dejan. I have like 3 questions. I'm gonna try to form it in one. Out of the various.
Did you say your name was Dejan?
Dejan, yes.
Spell that for us. We'll change the caller ID.
Bayjon.
Outstanding. Go right ahead, Dejan.
All right. Out of the many consumption varieties that y'all have for this product, which one is the best? And also, I have
which one is the best. They're all 3 formulated to work together.
Does it fix fat? And then also, how much does this product cost?
Okay, so of the many, I didn't get the rest of that statement. Of the many, what? Which one's the best?
Many consumption varieties. The consumption variety that y'all have like 3 forms, right? Like gel.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
it doesn't. Okay. I got it. I got it. It doesn't work like that. We have the 3 forms because we can get all the things we need to regrow your mitochondria in one place or in one form. So we have an oil-based product. It has all the oil-based ingredients. We have capsules. They contain all the water-soluble ingredients. And then we have that cream or gel because we still have to deliver to specific places on your body in a more concentrated way. Hence, we have the Rejuvenate. It'll place all the layers of your skin, and on the way, your skin will just glow, and it heals faster. You feel whatever you want to call it. That's the man said he felt like he stepped out of a time machine. That's part of it. You just get younger that way.
Good.
Okay, so that's the deal. We sell it in bundles. It's a $200 value. We sell it for $150. Okay? So
if
there
you're
it is. You
referring
can find it on the website. You can learn more about it. Go get that flyer. Whoever, when you enroll, go to that section on there that says share more about info. You may have heard me talk about the 2 other callers a little bit ago, right? Go there. You got all the research right there. Everything you want to hear about, all the stories, depending on what you're interested in searching on, is there for you to find. As well as, obviously, you can talk to whoever introduced you. You can call customer service as well. Okay?
I don't need to be hired. I'm my own boss, okay? Again, remove yourself from here.
Okay, so we have the gel. That's one of those instances where you want to put restore and rejuvenate, massage it in there, but also the physical therapy part of this. You need to massage that sciatic nerve. Dr. Joy is an expert at that. Is that the issue you're facing right now?
Yes.
Okay, stand by. Dr. Joy, I'm undoing Pat House.
Are y'all hearing how you get on here and ask your questions, and we can have some of the doctors answer the questions as well.
Still there?
Get the information.
I got her. Dr. Joy, you're unmuted. Go ahead.
Excuse me again. I'm a little underwhelmed.
Okay. So, to get that pain out of your sciatica almost instantly, it's going to be 3 minutes or less. And it'll stay gone, especially if you just keep adding your Rejuvenate, that you've added your Restore to that jar. Okay? Hopefully you already have your product. And so you're going to, put 2 teaspoons up to a tablespoon of Restore into your Rejuvenate, stir it up, shake it up. We shake it up on our hand palm. And now put it in the sciatica area, which is in the middle of that hip. Sort of, that's where that joint is.
And just shake it.
And so you put it right there. And then you would love to, you could ease up to a doorknob and put pressure there. You could get a friend to put their elbow right in that spot. They could ease down on it, massage it, make a little circular move. It's just like a little Jack Rock ball is right up under the skin. That's when you know you're at the right spot, but you'll want to jump off the table or off the floor. You'll know they're in the right spot. Just massage it and rub it for about 3 minutes. Get up. Now, actually, you probably would have noticed one leg was a little longer than the other leg. 2 to 3 minutes. They're the same length. You get up and You'll walk, you'll feel like heaven. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Joyce. So there it is. You'll be able to hear that again if you affiliate with us, because this recording will be in the back office where you can get that. Okay, Bijan?
All right, thank you.
All right. So how about Lisa Prout in New York?
All right, Lisa, I have unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Roger, I just wanted to say that the recording is in the back office. So exactly where you said it should be, it is there.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I saw the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many recordings did you see when you were there? One or two?
There are 3.
Okay, good. I'll check it out. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
And the date gives it away, 6/25, upload date.
Yes. Yes, 6/25/2026. Yes. Oh,
okay,
and you can. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, continue.
On the name, it's Lisa Porch, Poarch.
Yeah, just change that there.
Oh, I will. We've got Prout Porch. Fixing it now.
Yeah, that's
Thank you.
Okay.
And we not only do we get the chance to correct your name, but we get to hear from you. How special.
Yeah.
Okay.
All righty. Be well. Thanks for the calls and all that you do. Thank you.
All right. Our pleasure.
Bye now.
Okay. All right. So we're on a roll here today. Yeah, of course. I got it fixed now. Okay. How about Frank Provenzano?
Frank, I have unmuted you. Go ahead with your... Yeah, go ahead, Frank.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, Frank.
I can hear you, Frank.
Okay. So let me ask a question. What doesn't your body heal on its own?
Answer your own question, Frank.
Everything. It heals everything on its own. So I tell this to people constantly. Forget the symptoms, throw them out the window. You know, I hate to say it, but the nutritional companies, for instance, Nature Sunshine, 1,200 products. Who's going to buy 1,200 products? Most of the companies, they play a game, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, this for this, this for that. When you don't address the body that is the healer and the hero, then you're doing an injustice to yourself, and you're doing an injustice to our Creator, Almighty God. God isn't stupid. We're fearfully and wonderfully made, like it says in the Bible. So he created our bodies to heal itself no matter what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, people don't understand what these products are. It's the best food, F-O-O-D,
these are
that you could buy.
Yes.
And it was divinely inspired by Dr. Bevan, by Jesus, like he said, shown how to put them together, and also to micronize the nutrients to where it goes into the cell membrane. So people don't understand this. Every cell, not just your colon, can get clogged up. You got pores in every cell, just like your skin. What happens if those pores get clogged up and they can't absorb the nutrients or can't excrete the waste products? You're in trouble. Then you wonder why you get the C word or all these symptoms, inflammation, this, that, diabetes. You give all these and glorify all these diseases and put them on top above your body is fearfully and wonderfully made. So what you need is your body to heal itself, and these are the most inexpensive, because I've spent thousands of dollars, with my brother that passed away. We spent lots of money, and I wish my brother was around, but I've seen what it did for my friend Martin, and you talked to him, Roger. So his tooth was growing back. I used to have to repeat myself for a whole year, and in 30 days, taking just the capsule, not the oil. There was no oil back then. No Restore. Just taking the capsules. 30 days later, his ear popped. And what caused his damage was a high-powered rifle at a firing range, and a guy shot the high-powered rifle next to his ear when he didn't have ear protection.
This was
And
before
to
what
the
we
day
have
he
now.
passed,
This is what he
I
was
did
on.
not have to repeat myself
And perform.
ever again.
Now,
So
Mind and
this is the
Perform
most expensive,
is made to a
inexpensive
smaller
food
capsule,
money
and
could
it's our
buy
Renew
to help your
brain and
body
body.
heal
These
itself,
two have
and it
been
all
combined
goes
together.
to the mitochondria, which is the powerhouse and energy.
Thanks for sharing that, Frank. I want to let people make sure people know who you are. Okay, so Frank might be the top rep in the company from this perspective.
Yes.
He has referred more really great people, and he has shared with so many people. I'm telling you business, Frank, but you've given away tens of thousands of dollars of what he earned to buy products for other people.
Changed a lot of lives, guys.
It's been an amazing example.
Because he knows
And
what the product does.
boy, we appreciate
we
that.
know
As we appreciate everybody for what
you
else
need
done,
to
we've
know what the
had
product does.
hundreds of other people do the same thing. Okay, to give lots of their money to help other folks. But boy, he's really set a high standard. So thank you for sharing that, Frank. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
Okay, we got a lot. We still got double-digit hands, Dale.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
We're working as hard today. All right, so how about Stephanie Alford?
All right.
Your hand has been lowered.
Whoop.
No. Your hand has
been raised. Jumping around. I've unmuted you.
Line unmuted.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys, and I'll be quick. I just wanted to comment. I heard Ernest Mason was wanting to know the information about doing the marketing system and everything, and he's actually C.W. Whitaker's personal. So I did send him an email. I couldn't text him because I'm live on several devices for the show, but I did want him to know that I did send an email, and I will follow up with him after our conference call. All right, thank you guys for letting me share.
Line muted.
13. Who's that?
Indeed. Okay, how about
Your hand has been lowered.
New York?
Sarah, I have unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Hello, good day. I did not purchase the product as of yet, but listening in on the testimonies, I'm very excited to receive the product very soon. I like the testimonies are amazing. The XPS technology, the fast-acting delivery system that delivers the product straight to your cells and penetrates into your mitochondria. It doesn't just rebuild. It doesn't just restore, it rebuilds it. So I'm very excited.
What is your question about that?
Okay, so I'm experiencing low vision. So I believe in the product. It's just I'm waiting to purchase the product. So low vision, I have nerve, because I was assaulted, so I have some nerve damage that I'm experiencing. I get migraines.
They're no joke. I'm glad I don't have to deal with them.
And I have they said celiac or something, not celiac, but it shows it's in but I have
so
my gut is insensitive to.
So let me respond. We wanted to help people not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. We didn't know that even that was possible. We just were hopeful. We knew that you would get better if we could regrow mitochondria. But we've been really rewarded by people reporting all of the above, the emotional issues, the physical issues, every single organ system. So we can't wait for you to give it a try and come back and let us know what happens. Okay?
That's right.
Thank you for this amazing.
Thank you, Sarah. Great to have you with us.
Yes. All right. Let's try Pat Hap again. She's past it this time.
All right, Pat, I've unmuted you again. Are you there? Pat Hap, we don't hear you. You may need to unmute on your end.
She's flashed.
She's gone.
Okay, give me Daniel and Wusu.
Daniel, I have unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Daniel, go right ahead. Hand Randy Nation.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Daniel.
Yes, may he rest in peace.
I just wanted to give some short testimony about the product. I had issues with gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD they call it, back in about a year ago. And then I was able to, I talked to several doctors and GI and surgeons, and the ultimate goal was for me to have surgery to fix it. They had put me on some PPIs, which are proton pump inhibitors, and what happened is the surgery had to be canceled the day that they were actually going to the surgery because another problem just popped up out of nowhere. They had issue with my heart. What you call by Germany, which is a bunch of PVCs, which happens on every other beat. So they canceled the surgery and told me to see a cardiologist, and I went to see them, and the cardiac issues were still there. That was so then back in April of this year, that's fast forward a year, I saw a gentleman at my work, Mr. Randy, who introduced me to this product. So I started taking it, and within, I would say probably a few weeks, I started feeling better. I was able to eat food I wasn't able to eat before. And the GERD, the gastroesophageal reflux disease, or the acid reflux portion was getting way better than actually I thought. Now I'm able to eat a lot of food. Now back forward to today. Well, let me back up a little bit. When I wasn't able to eat because of the acid reflux, I lost a lot of weight. I mean, I lost almost 50 pounds within like a period of less than 3 months. I was 193. I lost all the way to 145, and today, as I'm talking to you, my weight is 165, which is like 2 months after I started taking the medication. I mean, I started taking a product.
Yes, not a medication.
So I went to see the cardiologist again actually in May last month. And the PVC that prevented me from having a surgery in the first place, everything was gone. They cannot even see one single PVC on the EKG strip. So I just wanted to
another amazing testimonial from
give this testimony to someone who is listening, who may be on the fence. The product works. Yes. To give you a background, I'm a registered nurse and also a respiratory therapist. I've been in the medical field for almost 20 years. So I know how these things work. So yes, there's a simple testimony I wanted to give. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Daniel.
Not only did he give an awesome testimony, but he's telling you he's been in the medical field for over 20 years. That's
go
awesome.
to the flyer, share MoreMito info, click on that flyer, review it, scroll down, you'll see it right there. Thank you, Daniel, for sharing that today.
Yes.
Okay, so how about Tahura Green? Tashura Green. Okay, I'm going to unmute
guys, if you raise your hand, be listening for them to call you, okay?
Tashura Green. Hold on a minute. I think I lost video for a minute. Okay, Tashura, can you hear me?
I can hear you, darling. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, good day to everyone. I'm just excited. Look, I'm excited about this phenomenal MoreMito product. And of course, first and foremost, thank you, Roger, and all of you guys that are here, Frank.
Dr. Bevan, definitely God sent. I'm going to say this. I really wished I knew about this sooner instead of later. And I'm going to share my testimony, and I'm going to let you guys know I'm a person that I'm an entrepreneur. Yeah, I do many different things. But once I found out about MoreMito, it literally shifted my mind. It shifted me to see how many people that is waiting, that is praying, that is seeking, they want to find, and we have something that can literally change their life physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. My testimony, I'm going to go with a little brief testimony, not the whole entire story, but I had like a condition. I was in an accident 2 years ago, and the doctor sent me to the physical therapist, and I had a dislocated rotator cuff, okay? My socket came out. There was some issues going on and a lot of pain. I couldn't move it. I couldn't even hug my children. I couldn't sleep on my left side. It was horrible. Now, I did go to school to be an endocrinologist. That was my major, first and foremost. And the reason why is because I am a diabetic since I was 6. Had my children for sure. That's a whole nother story and a great testimony, only but God. And at the same time, I developed hypertension. So was eating right, drinking right. But at the end of the day, guys, here's what it is. My left arm couldn't do anything. I mean, nobody knew unless I bumped it, and I'll just scream, because it was hurting. Once Miss Yvonne called me and she mentioned it to me, and I was like, okay, let me go ahead and check this out. Why not? I'm not taking no surgery. I went to physical therapy. That didn't work. It was a temporary fix in a moment. And so when I started the MoreMito, I ordered the product literally the next morning. And I received it in a couple of days. I think I ordered before 2 o'clock. And it was in the morning time, and I received it on that Friday, and I was excited. Now, once I got the product, I followed every single instruction, every step that was given. And believe this or not, 2 years in pain and suffering from my left arm, all of a sudden, within hours, not even hours, my hand started moving. I couldn't, move my hand up and down. I couldn't move it left to right. I felt like it was broken. I felt like there was no hope, but yet I still believe. Now, I want to say this. As of today, I'm on the product. I think it was like the 15th of the month of last month when I bought the product. I've purchased 2 kits. I've purchased 2 bundles. The buy 3 get 1 free cream, and I'm gonna tell you guys this: I use that cream on everything. I put it in my nostril. I put it on my face. That's my new cream. I put it on my body. I'm like, hey, I know this left side was damaged, but I'm gonna still put it on the left side, and I put it all over my body. You know why? Because there is no money that is too much for my body. You have to really understand, guys, that you are worth more than Chick-fil-A. You are worth more than a restaurant. You are worth more than buying those energy drinks. You are worth more than getting sick. And then you have to go for, chemotherapy. You're getting the cancer, and you're like, man, but you got to do it, right? You got to do it because that's all you know. And I want to encourage you guys to know something. That is your body worth it? That's all you have to ask yourself. Are you worth it? But here's the thing. Many of us believe that we can get there. Many of us believe that something there. Okay, many of us been praying for that to happen. And when it comes our way, we got to take action. Because, faith is the substance of things hoped for. And many of us have been hoping. I'm one of them. I was hoping, I was praying. I was like, man, I can't wait until something comes my way. I was suffering for 2 years, but yet I stood still. And when that phone call came, here's the key, guys, to unlock your healing, to unlock your miracle, to unlock the pain, to unlock the sicknesses and the diseases that's in your body. It's action. That's what it is. Understanding, listen, I was like, I don't understand everything, but I know about mitochondria. I know that's the powerhouse of the cells. And I'm like, it sounds unbelievable, but yet it is real. So you have to understand that all we've been taught in life, it was, getting medication and taking medication. Medication is toxic. What's going to kill the mitochondria is also medication. And we have to understand that we were taught wrong. But hey, that's what they went to school for. I went to school for that as well. But at the end of the day, there's a natural way of life. Our body, like Frank said, is meant to heal itself. And if the body was made to heal itself, right? If the body was made to heal itself, why are we taking the things that is not healing itself?
Right.
We have to understand that there is a better way.
She gets it.
Thank you, Shashira. We're excited about you. I'll be giving you a call.
Okay, yeah, she went a little too long.
All right.
We got a whole lot more people
we got a lot of
to.
hands to get to. Thank you all for hanging with us. How about Grace White?
Grace, I've unmuted you. Go ahead. Hello, Grace.
Surprise, Grace.
I believe Grace is not there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm here. Okay, so I have another quick testimony. I shared it earlier with Dr. Dan and Dr. Joy. So I'm driving down the street, Roger, and I have this pain in my thumb right before you get to the wrist, maybe like carpal tunnel, okay? And this came from me holding my phone in my right hand, okay?
Pain in her thumb from holding her phone, okay?
Okay, and I remember holding my phone in my hand with the tip of it pointing right into my palm. This was years ago. So I've been rubbing this Rejuvenate on my finger, on my thumb, for years. 5-6 times a day. It's not too much, right? I don't even remember when the pain went away, Raj, because I just been, I've been rubbing it. Why yesterday, the pain came back in my thumb. Mind you, I've been rubbing it on it because the pain wasn't there. My pocketbook was in the back seat, and I'm on the expressway, and the pain started shooting in my head. I said, what? I forgot all about it. My Rejuvenate is in the back seat. I can't even pull over. Roger, I took my finger and I touched it on my hand and I rubbed it like the cream was on it. And I said, Lord, I thank you. I said, I can't reach my cream, but I thank you, God, for healing me. I thank you for because you are my energy. You are the strength and the joy. I said, I thank you that you are my healing. I said, thank you for taking this pain away. Raj, the same effect. It said, the pain left. I stopped. I said, wait a minute. Uh-oh. And I said, this is what I'm saying. I am so happy and so grateful now that I believe. And I believe in the product. I believe in the process and the whole MoreMito family. I love everybody. Yes. When I tell you, all you got to do is raise your level of frequency of belief and faith and belief. Because if you believe you can, you can. If you believe you can't, you can't. Raj, back to you. Love you guys.
Yes.
Thank you, Grace, one of our angels. James Stevens in Fontana, California.
All right, James, I've unmuted you. Go ahead. Hello, James.
Well, it sounds like James on the computer.
7710.
It's James. All right, Baya Quinlan. We'll come back to James.
Guys,
all right, Baya, I have unmuted you. Go ahead.
Please be respectful enough to be listening. So when they call them,
family,
you could go ahead and do that because that's
I just have
time wasted when they got to come back to you.
Echo.
Question. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you got a little echo. But go ahead. We'll see what we can do.
Okay, I have a quick question. A lot of the members that I've signed up, they say, well, how can you tell when your mitochondrial cells start growing back? And I said, when you start seeing a difference in how you're reacting. So one of them said that she hadn't feeling it. I said, but you don't stop taking it, So I know for as far as myself, when I got on the product, I got on it for my eyes. Now, my eyes aren't where I want them to be at yet, but everything else is like, man, everything is good. My heart, my kidneys, my liver, everything is good. So I know that it's working. Yes. I don't believe it's working. I know that it's working. And I'm on this for life, me and my wife. We have our 103-year-old godmom staying with us now. We have her on it as well. So.
I told you it.
She got up. So glad God
she got up, went out the house today. So this stuff is amazing. I thank you, Roger.
Take me out for all those medications, and
Dale,
made me have
I thank the whole company. That's all. That's all I have to say.
Fantastic.
All right, thank you, Brian. You had me going for a minute. I thought you were going to say it was you and your wife's 103rd anniversary.
No, my godmom. I bought. Matter of fact, I bought my second bundle for her the other day. But Dale answered the phone. Matter of fact, Dale, you answered the phone and took more.
I remember exactly.
Yep, she's in that store now.
She was out and about.
Yes. So I just want to thank the MoreMito team. Just keep the good stuff coming.
And she opened up her hand.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Her hand was opening up. She couldn't even open up one of her hands. My wife was stocking her hand with it. It's opening up now. So
yeah.
I mean, this stuff works.
Guys. Brain and body bundle.
All right.
The new brain and body bundle.
All right. Great.
Yes.
Great contribution. Thank you. Okay, so we got James Stevens. We tried him. We didn't get him. Try him one more time. Let's see if he's there this time.
You may have got him. James, are you there? Have we spoken with you? 7710.
I think he was the one that was typing.
Okay, we're going to go to Benton Harbor for Brendan and John in that case.
So, guys, if you would like that link sent to you, if you're referred by myself, Stephanie Alford, be it said on one of my sites, then you can go to moremito.com/S-Alford, moremito.com/SALFORD. Click join, click referring customer, complete the information, and register, and your website is up. Now, if somebody else referred you, get back with that person that referred you. If you want that link sent to you, you can text MMLink along with your name to 817-320-2571, and we will get that text to you.
It's guilty. What type of person you are, that you're not really concerned about yourself. You think about the people who got where you at. And that's the key in anything. When you really put the people first, not for yourself, you always it's a good thing. Yeah. So I really want to appreciate you guys for making this product, and pray that you continue to do it. It makes you want to just do more, because a lot of these companies you pay to get in, and you don't get the results, especially the incomes. They always try to tag themselves, making a way for the money to come back to them. It's in case somebody don't work the business and all that. So I really appreciate this, and continue to praise you guys. Continue on with this good work. So thank you.
All right, thank you for that, John. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent experience with it, So I'm going to continue. Just make it take more.
Very nice.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So it is true that we are that company that keeps health on 100 and hype on 0. And yes, we did design that compensation plan like your mama wrote it. You know she always wants her baby to do well, right?
That's right.
Well, that's our attitude. Okay. Come back on Monday. We're going to do this again. We're out of time right now. But this is a huge call, Dale. Huge call. You got the last word.
Yeah, listen, everybody, you're the thing that makes this so special for us. You're the reason we're here. We're in this together. You heard me say we're in business with you. We're not here to make money off of you. Let us know what we can do.
Guys, was that not an awesome conference call? Again, if you want to revisit the conference call, you may have been here the full time. You may not have been here the full time. You can always go to Health of Wealth Show with Stephanie. It's on YouTube. Once you go to Health of Wealth Show with Stephanie, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the episodes so you too can put it in front of other people. But go to the playlist and go conference calls, and the conference calls are there. There's a playlist with just conference calls, okay? If you would like that link sent to you for you to go to the Health of Wealth Show with Stephanie, then you can text HOW link, Joe W, which stands for Health of Wealth Show. Text HOW to 817-320-2571, and I will send you the link for that. Also put your name on there so I know who I'm sending the link to as well, okay? We have that playlist for the conference call. We have tons of testimonials on there, because a lot of y'all still do conditions, right? We don't do conditions. We do mitochondria. That's why we help you build your mitochondria up, because your body can fix itself from any condition, right? But because so many people still, ask the question, oh, does it help with this? Does it help with that? Did you hear several people ask that? When we were doing the conference call? Yes, you did, right? So there's several conditions listed there, and you can go under each of those conditions, and you'll hear testimonials of, the experience that the person got after using the products. Okay, you can hear on some of them how their body was before, and then how their body was after they got on the products, the MoreMito products, right? So again, if you're wondering, what product do I need? You need all three. You need the Renew Brain and Body bundle. Okay, it has the Restore All, the Renew Brain and Body capsules, and the Rejuvenate Gel. You get this is a 30-day supply. If you take this once a day, the Restore All once a day, okay? That's one regular dose is 4 milliliters, okay? So either 1 teaspoon or the dropper filled to the 1 milliliter line, okay? So it comes with the dropper. And that dropper, if you can see it up close, see that top number says 1 milliliter, okay? That, it's not showing good on that one. That top number says 1 milliliter. So 4 of those equals 4 milliliters, and that's 1 dose. But some of y'all don't want to do that one, so you can just put it in a teaspoon and take a teaspoon, and that's 1 dose. A lot of you are going to take more than 1 dose a day, okay? I take more than 1. So that's the Restore All. The Renew Brain and Body capsules. They're the regular dosage is 2 capsules a day, okay? When you first get on the Renew Brain and Body, if it affects you where you feel like you have too much energy, etc., then go down to 1 capsule a day for a few days so your body can get it in the system, then go back up to 2 capsules a day. Because some people, it is kind of strong when you take it, and some is not. When I started taking it, I didn't have a problem with taking 2 a day, okay? So it has never affected me that way, but some people it does. So if you feel like you have too much energy or, notice a major change, and you want to tone it down some, just take 1 a day for a few days, so that way it's getting in your system. Then now that it's getting into your system, then you can go back up to 2 a day. But 2 a day is the regular dosage of the Renew Brain and Body capsules, okay? Then we have our Rejuvenate Gel, okay? Our Rejuvenate Gel is a topical gel that works from the outside in. The Restore All and the Renew Brain and Body works from the inside out, okay? You notice on there that a lot of us are putting some Restore All into me. The Rejuvenate Gel looks like when you first get it. See, it's white. And this is why when you're giving it to pets, do it this way. Do not mix it with the Restore All because it has citrus in it. Pets can't have citrus, right? Now, if you choose to mix it with the Petlife, that's fine because the citrus has been taken out and the Petlife label is on there. That's why you hear people saying that they use the Petlife in their eyes, because all it is the Restore All minus the citrus. And a Petlife label is put on there so we know it's safe for pets, okay? But when you mix it, and if you need to know how to mix the Restore All into your Rejuvenate Gel, you can go to the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie on YouTube as well. And there is a training video there that shows you how to mix the all. Well, we have a lot of training videos, okay? So once you mix it, it's going to turn from white. Remember I showed you it was white. To kind of, and I'm almost out of this one because I've been using it a whole lot, guys, because I said I'm a little under the weather. So you see it's kind of a burnt orange. That's because the Rejuvenate Gel is kind of a burnt orange, and it turns the gel a burnt orange. So I'll be grabbing another Rejuvenate Gel and mixing some oil in there so I can continue my usage. But those are the products and the instructions for how to do it for the humans. So you want your Renew Brain and Body bundle, number 1, for the humans. For the pets, you want the Petlife and the Rejuvenate Gel. Now, again, if somebody else referred you, you want to get back with the person that referred you to get their website so that you can go on there and create your free customer website. If you're referred by myself, Stephanie Alford, or, from seeing one of my episodes or etc., then you go to www.moremito.com/salford, moremito.com/salford. You'll click join, you'll click refer customer, you'll complete that, and then you'll click register, and your free website is up just like that. You have to be referred by someone, okay? We're not one of those companies where you just call, hey, I want to order the product. You're supposed to be referred by someone, okay? And it's only fair that the person that told you about it, meaning if you saw one of my advertisements or one of my episodes, mentioning, hey, we got a conference call coming up, my name is on there, right? My name is on there for a reason. I say that you're invited by Stephanie Alford for a reason, right? Because you have to be referred by someone, right? So please don't call the company or get on our conference call. We had somebody that was on our Monday night conference call saying, oh yeah, I saw something online, but I didn't see a name or whatever. Anything that I've put out, the name is there. It's normally typed in there. It's there. I said, a lot of times in the information that I'm putting out there, okay, so that who's referring you guys. It's very important, okay? That's the way this company runs. You have to be referred by someone, okay? So Stephanie Alford's goal is to refer as many people as possible because why? Every human has mitochondria and every animal has mitochondria. So who is our product for? Our product is for everybody. And again, mitochondria is the powerhouse of your cells. If you lost all your mitochondria right now, you would just drop dead. So I hope we have your attention. I hope you love yourself enough to get your mitochondria strong. Some of you may not. Some of y'all may use the excuse, oh, it's too expensive or whatever. I would never put a price on my health, okay? I'm not putting that on my value. My value is way more than what these products cost, okay? And I am so glad that when I prayed to God in December of 2015, after going to doctors and finding out, I went to my neurologist and I found out that some of these medications that they had me on was causing side effects, right? And she was telling me that 2 of the medications, they were going to have to take me off of it, but I had to go through a detox before they could take me off. But before she could do all that, she had to add another medication to my pharmacy before I could come off of it, right? And they wanted to put me in a hospital for that, to go through that detox and all that, right? I prayed to God that day while I was at the doctor's. And I asked him to please send me something where I don't have to take all this medication. Is that not a lot of medication, guys? That's a lot of medication. So, and I have to use 2 hands because I'm live on several things. And so I have to make sure that you can see where I'm pointing on each platform, right? But when I prayed at their doctor's visit in December of 2015, December 31st of 2015, that tells you how long I've been on the products. My prayers were answered. God answered my prayers because I got that phone call. And when I got that phone call, the Rejuvenate Gel was the first thing I was introduced to, okay? The first thing I was introduced to. And when I tell you, this is what actually took my migraines away. And it was like, it was God sent to me because doctors had told me I had to live the rest of my life in pain, okay? That's one of the things doctors told me. Doctors told me I couldn't have any more kids, which I have a daughter that's 20-something years old that came after they told me that. God has the last say so. God has designed our bodies to fix itself from anything, okay? By building your mitochondria up. And how do you build your mitochondria up? By getting on the products, okay? This is not a medication. This is considered a food, okay? This is a natural food that builds your mitochondria up. So we're not in the healing business, we're in the mitochondria business. Because when you build your mitochondria up, God has already designed your body to heal itself, okay? It knows how to heal itself. You just got to get your mitochondria built up so that your body can heal itself, okay? So God has already done that legwork. So again, if somebody else referred you, get back with the person that referred you. If you refer by myself, Stephanie Alford, then you go to www.moremito.com/S-Alford. That's MoreMito.com/SALFORD. You can send a text message. You can text 817-320-2571 and just send link. I will send you the link so that you can create your free customer website. Once you go to the website, you're going to click join. If you're on a computer, it's going to be in your top right hand corner. If you're on a phone, you're going to click the menu and then click join. Then click refer customer. Then it's going to ask you for just some simple information, guys. It's going to ask you, choose a password. Well, first thing it's going to ask you is to choose a username. Y'all, you don't want to choose a username. It's too long because it's going to be part of your website. My website is moremito.com/S-Alford, right? S-Alford is my username, okay? You see where it's coming from? So then it's going to ask you to put your email address in there. You cannot use an email address for your username, guys. Please don't do that. And then it'll ask you to pick a password. After you do that, it's going to ask for your name, address, phone number, your country, and for you to pick that you're not a robot. And you click register, and your free customer website's up just like that. That's how simple it is, guy. Did you hear me? Your free customer website's up just like that. Now, if you want to know how to order, first you gotta, once you create your free customer website, then you go into your back office. So how do you go to your back office? You go to your website, right? So I will go to moremito.com/S-Alford. Then I will go to log in. Again, log in, you go to the top right hand corner. If you're on a computer, you click log in. Or if you're on a phone, you go to menu and click log in, right? Once you click log in, it's going to ask you for your username and your password that you created when you created your website. Your username and your password. Then once you put that in, you're now in your back office. See how simple that is? If you need to see a video about all this, guess what? If you go to the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie on YouTube, we have videos about this as well, right? How you create your website, how you go into your back office, how you order, you name it, it's there. We have training videos. So, but anyway, now you're in your back office. Okay, so if you want to now go and order, there is a green button that says order now. All you have to do is click that green button, scroll down to the first bundle if you want to order the Renew Brain and Body bundle. And that first bundle is this one right here. It's the Restore All, the Renew Brain and Body capsules, and the Rejuvenate Gel. Now you'll see other bundles. And, so you could choose, what you want, but we recommend that you start with this because this has everything that in it that the humans need, right? So you have one of everything in there, right? Now we have some people that may need to order another bundle later. They like if they have, like say cancer or something where they need to use a whole lot of the Rejuvenate Gel, then they may order one of the other bundles after they get the this regular bundle, because you need to make sure that you're on all three, right? But if you're going to be taking it multiple times a day, you may need to either order 2, 3, 4 of these bundles, or you may need to order one of the other bundles to make sure that you have enough of something else that you need. Okay, so there's other bundles if you want extra Restore All. There's other bundles if you want extra Rejuvenate Gel. There's other bundles if you want extra Renew Body and Mind. Okay, same thing with the pets. You may want a bundle that has nothing but Petlife on there, okay? Or you may want to, mix and match some things. Look at the bundles, okay? You can also get signed up for our nutritional call. Now, what you just heard was our corporate call. Our corporate call is every Monday and every Saturday, okay? That one's free. On Mondays, it's at 7:55 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're in a different time zone, you're adjusted to your time zone. That call is 608-906-0003. Again, Stephanie Alford is personally inviting you to call in every Monday at 7:55 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay? Now, and of course, you can go live on the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie on YouTube, because we'll be there. Now, if on Saturdays, every Saturday, our conference call is 10:55 a.m. Central Standard Time. Again, if you're in a different time zone, adjust it to your time zone. That call-in number again is 608-906-0003. And again, Stephanie Alford invites you every Saturday to join us on our corporate conference call, okay? Or you can join us live on Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie on YouTube. If you need the link sent to you, again, you can text MM link to 817-320 MMCC, because that's for the conference call, to 817-320-2571 along with your name, and we'll get that information sent to you. Now, our nutritional call is where you get more of a personal with some of our doctors, etc. That one is paid, and Mr. Hill, our CEO, has negotiated a excellent price with our doctors, and these are doctors that have worked, with, say, the Dallas Cowboys. Y'all, that's one of my favorite teams, right? So he used to work with, the people from the Cowboys and several other, sports arenas to help get them, back healthy when they've had an injury, right? So we have Dr. Dan there, we have Dr. Joy, and some of the other doctors that are affiliated with the company that are on the call, and you get to, you get even more experience with them. But that one is only $20 a month if you're a referring customer. If you want to pay, if you're just a regular customer, it's $30 a month, y'all. But that call you have to pay for. You have to pay to get on that call. Okay. and and that one, if you want to know how to order that call, and guys, also if you're one of those and you want to make sure that you stay qualified so that you can get free product, you can do an auto ship on that call. Again, it's only $20 a month doing it on the auto ship if you're a referring customer. So you would go into your back office. So you go to your website, click log in, put your username and password. You're now in your back office. Click that green button to say buy now, and scroll down to the bottom. Currently, it's the last thing that you can order on the site. Okay, but it says nutritional call or nutritional counseling call. Okay, and I think it still shows a picture of Dr. Dan on there. So you go in there and you would pay for that, and then that actually get you where you can call into the call every Saturday. It's an hour before we do our corporate call. That call is done, right? But then it serves another function where again it can keep you qualified so that you're always in the qualification where that you can earn your free products, or if you're actually doing it as a business, earn your income, right? So I just wanted to share that information, and it's just a small amount, right? That keeps you qualified because sometimes life happens, right? And when life happens, sometimes things come up, and you may forget to do an order, or because of whatever has happened in your life, right? And this way, you don't even have to worry about it. That's like a backup, right? So I do it, and a lot of other people do that as well as order the products, right? So I hope that this has been very helpful. If you've already gotten your free website, then you want us to send you the training videos. If your text training videos to 817-320-2571, then we'll make sure that you get training videos. Guys, if you have created your free customer website, you want to make sure you go download that MoreMito app, which is your marketing system, right? You go to either your app store or your Play Store. It says MoreMito LLC, and you will go in there and you download it. But you do it after you create your free customer website. Why? Because it's going to ask you for your username and password. That's your username and password that you created when you created your MoreMito website. So you have to be affiliated with the company in order to use the app, right? And then on the app, there's a lot of testimonials on there. There's a lot of information you can send out to people, and it tracks everything. So if you get information from me, a lot of times I'm sending it from the app, so I know if you've either watched it or you've listened to it, because some are more videos, some are more audios, but it's information that you need, okay? Trust me, we're not just sending out bogus information or anything. It's information that you need. This is life-changing, okay? So it can be life longevity for some people, and for it's y'all that choose to ignore it. It can be as simple as you could drop dead because you chose to ignore the information. On getting on the information of, let me slow down. You chose to ignore the knowledge or the opportunity to get the health knowledge so that you can have life longevity, okay? So we hope that you love yourself enough that you would take the time to get the knowledge. Like to say, knowledge is power, right? And you can get that knowledge on how you can have life longevity by building your mitochondria up. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of your cells, guy. So if you know everything in your body takes energy, and that energy comes from your mitochondria, why are you not on the products? Okay? Because everybody's losing mitochondria. Okay? So you need to get on the products so that you can build your mitochondria. Okay? So again, guys, we want to thank you guys for joining in. We look forward to hearing your testimonies. We look forward to hear, how the product has worked for you. And we look forward to hear how you share this information with others. Stephanie Alford says, have a wonderful one, kings and queens.